Chronic kidney disease is one of the most common health threats cats face, and for many families, the danger is sitting in the food bowl every single day. Around 1 in 3 cats will develop some form of kidney disease during life. According to the Pet Food Manufacturers Association in 2021, about 75% of cat owners feed dry kibble as part of the daily diet. That means millions of well-meaning owners may be pushing their cats toward a slow health problem without knowing it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this fails and how to fix it in your own home. The food is not a rare toxin. It is not table scraps. It is not one bad brand. The biggest concern in this story is a diet built mainly or only around dry cat food. Chronic kidney disease often stays hidden until later stages, which is why Dr. Darcy Aiden called it a silent epidemic. The danger is quiet, the damage builds over years, and the cat often looks normal until the kidneys have already taken a hit. To understand why this happens, we need to start with what a cat really is. Cats are obligate carnivores. Their bodies are built around animal-based food, not a heavy carbohydrate load. In the wild, their food comes with water already inside it. Prey contains about 70 to 80% water. That detail matters more than most owners realize. A cat's body evolved around getting hydration from food, not from walking over to a bowl and drinking large amounts on purpose. That low thirst drive is the hidden trap. Many people assume that if water is available, the cat will simply drink what it needs. Dogs often do that better. Cats do not always work that way. Their natural pattern is different. If the food is already wet, the body gets hydration without effort. If the food is dry, the cat has to make up the difference by drinking a lot more. For many cats, that does not happen well enough. Now look at the numbers. Natural prey sits around 70 to 80% water. Dry food contains about 10% moisture. That is an enormous gap. When a cat eats dry food only, the body is trying to run on a fuel source that is missing most of its water. The kidneys then have to work harder to handle that shortage. They concentrate urine. They help the body hold on to fluid. They keep doing this day after day, year after year. This is where the quiet wear begins. A cat on a strict dry diet can live in a state of mild dehydration for a long time. Not dramatic collapse, not a clear emergency, mild chronic dehydration. The kind that is easy to miss. The kind that blends into everyday life. A cat sleeps a little more, drinks a little at night, seems picky, seems older. Meanwhile, the kidneys keep carrying the load. According to the International Renal Interest Society, about 20 to 30% of cats over 15 years old suffer from chronic kidney disease. That is a huge share of senior cats. Research has pushed this issue into the spotlight for years. Commercial dry cat food became widely popular in the 1960s. By the 1980s, awareness was growing around nutritional problems and risks linked to feeding dry food only. In the 1990s, diets made to help manage kidney disease started to enter veterinary recommendations. In 2015, a study published in the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association highlighted a correlation between dry food diets and kidney disease in cats. There's another layer to this problem that gets less attention. Many dry cat foods are also high in carbohydrates. Cats are not built to thrive on carb-heavy eating. The research notes point to dry food as being often high in carbohydrates and linked to obesity, diabetes, and kidney disease. Dr. Lisa Pearson put it in simple language. Feeding cats a diet high in carbs is like trying to fuel a race car with water. That line sticks because it points to a basic mismatch between the cat's biology and what often ends up in the bowl. Then there is phosphorus. Veterinary nutrition specialists report that many dry cat foods can contain phosphorus levels ranging from 1.0% to 1.5%. That matters because high phosphorus can worsen kidney issues, especially in older cats. So the problem is not only low moisture. In many cases, it is low moisture plus phosphorus levels that can add more stress for aging kidneys. A lot of owners push back at this point with one honest thought. But my cat drinks plenty of water. This is the water bowl illusion. Seeing a cat drink feels reassuring. It looks like the problem is solved. But the real question is not whether the cat drinks at all. The real question is whether the cat can drink enough to make up for food that contains only about 10% moisture instead of 70 to 80%. That difference is so large that the bowl can create false confidence. The cat drinks, so we assume hydration is covered, yet the body is still trying to catch up. This is one of the most common beliefs about cat care, and it deserves to be challenged. Water beside the food is helpful. It is not always equal to water inside the food. For a species with a low thirst drive, those are not the same thing. There is a different perspective, and it should be stated clearly. Some veterinarians and pet nutritionists say certain dry foods can provide complete nutrition and may help dental health. That view exists for a reason, and many owners have heard it. But even within that debate, the mainstream concern in the kidney discussion is moisture. Many experts favor wet food for maintaining kidney health and helping prevent chronic kidney disease, especially in cats already at risk. The newer market trend reflects that shift. As of 2023, awareness has grown, and many manufacturers are now offering high moisture and low phosphorus diets. This change did not happen in a vacuum. The 2007 melamine pet food recall pushed owners to pay closer attention to ingredients and food quality. Since then, more people have started reading labels and asking harder questions about what is actually inside the bag or can. In the 2020s, research has continued to examine the long-term effects of dry feeding and how it shapes feline health over time. So what should a cat owner do tonight? Not someday, not after a diagnosis, but now? The first step is simple. Do not rely on dry kibble alone if you can help it. You do not have to throw every bag away. You do not have to make extreme changes overnight. Start by adding wet food to your cat's routine. Wet food brings moisture back into the meal itself, which matches the cat's natural design far better than a dry-only plan. The second step is even easier. Mix water into meals when your cat accepts it. That adds moisture without asking your cat to change its instincts. Instead of hoping the bowl solves the problem later, you place hydration right where it is most useful, in the food. The third step is to make drinking more inviting. A cat water fountain can help some cats drink more than a still bowl. It is not a replacement for moisture-rich food, but it can support better hydration. If your cat likes moving water, this can be one of the easiest upgrades in the home. If your cat is older, this matters even more. Remember the numbers from the International Renal Interest Society. About 20 to 30% of cats over 15 live with chronic kidney disease. And because the disease often goes unnoticed until it is more advanced, waiting for obvious warning signs is a risky plan. This is the part many owners need to hear with zero guilt. Feeding dry food does not mean you failed your cat. For decades, dry food was pushed as normal, easy, and complete. It became widely popular in the 1960s, and for many homes, it has stayed the default ever since. The problem is not love. The problem is a mismatch between what is convenient for us and what the feline body is built to handle best. Your cat cannot explain thirst the way a person can. Your cat cannot tell you the kidneys are under strain. The body just adapts quietly until it cannot adapt as well anymore. That is why this issue deserves attention long before lab results, long before a diagnosis, and long before the first serious scare. Changing how you hydrate your cat today can mean more healthy, happy years together. A bowl of dry kibble might look harmless. For many cats over many years, it is not harmless at all. Add wet food. Add water to meals. Make drinking easier. Small changes now can reduce the stress placed on those kidneys every day. If this made you rethink what is in your cat's bowl, share what your cat eats in the comments.